1 year ago today, history was made in Massachusetts with the opening of the first retail marijuana shops.
Business is still booming at Cultivate in Leicester, and the owner tells us he couldn't have imagined this first year would go so well.
The number of people that we've seen in this facility in the small town of Leicester has far exceeded what we could have ever imagined. You know, we were always optimistic on this, but we never foresaw it was going to be this dramatic.
There are now 33 recreational pot dispensaries licensed in Massachusetts. And we just learned in the past hour that retail shops did $394 million in sales.
So are things going as well as they could be? To that question, I got some interesting answers from a woman who is really opinionated about pot.
On day one, there were 2 retail pot shops, and both joints were jumping. A year later, about 3 dozen shops have done about $400 million in sales. And quite a few customers have shared their experiences with Shaleen Title.
Oh, they love to tell me about their first time.
Title is a commissioner with the Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission. She knows a lot about pot, and it started in college.
We had someone from the ACLU come in Illinois and tell us that if you're black, you're 57 times more likely to be incarcerated on a drug offense. And I would have expected some disparity, but that number just blew me away.
15 years later, magazines keep putting Title, a lawyer, on their power lists. Title's only one of 5 CCC commissioners, but she is by far the most outspoken.
One topic that really gets you fired up is this vaping ban.
Yeah, don't get me started on.
When the governor announced a 4-month ban on vaping products, Title took to Twitter, calling Baker's ban a terrible decision that was dangerous and short-sighted. Title thinks people are being pushed to the illicit market.
There's no label, there's no seed-to-sale tracking, there's no testing. You just buy it on the street and you have no information about what you've just bought.
Yeah, so that's what's happening right now, you think?
I know that's what's happening right now.
Title also tells me that she suspects there is corruption in how cities and towns are negotiating their agreements with cannabis companies. The U.S. attorney's reportedly investigating whether towns are asking for voluntary side payments that aren't exactly voluntary.
Are there towns out there right now that are saying, give me more money?
Yes.
They are?
Yes.
More than what the law says they can take?
Yes.
So you do think that there is corruption happening?
Yeah, not in every city or town, but I think the environment is right for it, yes.
Of the 33 shops now open, 0 are certified as minority-owned. Title is passionate about leveling that playing field and about continuing her role, as one magazine put it, as the people's weed watchdog.
So you like that title, People's Weed Watchdog?
I do like that title.
Meantime, there have been a lot of complaints from many businesses that it's just way too difficult to open a retail shop, that cities and towns are asking for the sun and the moon. Keep in mind, Boston still doesn't have one open for business, although one is on the way.
Well, and you know what? As a watchdog, you know, she's not going to take her foot off the gas.
No.
And I think that's important for staying in line with what's supposed to happen in this state. She's keeping an eye on it.
And again, at 33 right now after 1 year, and I think that number will really start to boom over the next couple of years.
All right, let's talk about the weather.